Hi guys, Fireplays here and welcome back to another YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be going on with our Adelaide Crows My Coach career mode. Alright guys, now in today's episode we've got a couple more things coming back from last year, of course. So stakes and the pre-game prediction are all coming back now in today's episode. Of course, stakes is pretty much useless in the first two rounds. It does come into effect in the next couple of rounds. Alright, so pretty much, we don't want to go into there, we want to go into schedule and statistics. So last round, if you haven't gone and watched last round's game, please go ahead and do so now. I'm about to spoil it. But yes, last round we got a pretty convincing win over the Sydney Swans, 79-137. Of course, Riley O'Brien was the first player in the club history to collect 4 votes from a game. Of course, this year you can collect 4 votes with the new Fires vote system. So one player each wins a vote. So 1 vote, 1 player, 2 votes, 1 player, 3 votes, 1 player. Unless of the exception, unless if you've debuted or played or come back and played a really strong game, then I can give it to 2 players. You'll get 1 extra Fires vote if you finish 1, 2 or 3 in play of the match. So of course Riley O'Brien finished up there, so he collected 4 votes last round. But it was a good win for the Adelaide Crows. Now, of course, Gold Coast, got to look at their last couple of games. This is also coming back, so they defeated West Coast in round 1, and then in round 2 they lost to the Kangaroos. So it's been a little bit of a mix for the Gold Coast Suns. They are 1-1. Now, of course, stakes today. This is a pretty interesting stakes, really. We can really go down to 14th if we are not careful today. But our percentage should be keeping us up, so I'd be saying around that 9th, 10th, maybe, but with our percentage of 135, we should really be staying in the top 8. And with a win, we could really go up to the top of the table. Now, got team selection to do. In a minute, match objectives first, then team selection. So 20 contested possessions, 3 soccer kicks, and 5 hitouts. Now, emails, team selection. Now, staff, I am going to put another onto medical. Now, you're probably like, why are you putting another onto medical? And we're going to put on a coach. We're going to put on a coach for each. Okay, we're going to put on a scout and negotiator. Now, I know that's a lot of money that we just spent. I'm not putting on another coach. I just realised. I reckon that's about good now. Just so then we can, we've got an extra coach for each, because instead of having 1 now, we've got 2. We're a bit more of a decked out team. Now into our emails from last week, of course. So, we've got Sydney Swans, we don't need that. So, Pedlar last week sustained an ankle strain, out for 2 weeks. Match review to the players that were good last week were O'Brien, Walker and Crouch. And then Gold Coast Suns have won a game. Jared Witts is in red hot form. So, team selection now. There's some interesting... There could be like really anything that could happen, of course. So, Pedlar's in 2 weeks. I did send him to the hospital, just so then the chances of actually coming back, and then he doesn't have to... he might not sustain another injury. Now, Jared Witts is out for 1 week, so he will not be playing. Lacoste is out 5 weeks, and this is sad, but this is real. Matt Rao out 52 weeks, so we did so that's a year. We did see that Matt Rao has missed a lot of footy, and ever since coming back, he hasn't been himself. So of course, that is kind of true. Now, Gold Coast have got no one on the suspended front either, and now it is time for team management. So, today, of course, with the, now Tom Lynch will never play, of course. Pedlar, of course, is out. So that does definitely open the door for Lockie Murphy to come right back into the run of things. Now I'm going to put Paul Seedsman over here. On Bose, and then Murphy can take Collins. Fogarty, Walker, Rochelle in the forward line. You've got Seedsman, Thilthorpe, and Murphy. I like that. O'Brien, Crouch, Sloan, Dawson, Laird, Keys through the midfield working well. Smith, Himmelberg, Miller, Duday, Butts, and Brown. Now I am liking this so far. Duday says 84 on general defender. We are going to leave it. I don't think we have any other real general defenders though. Or I meant key defenders. We do have Fisher McCasey, but not really going to put him in. We do have Josh Worrell. I did actually forget about him. So maybe it is his turn to have a game. But we definitely do need someone that's like tall. So we've got to get the tallness up there. Ball ace. Yeah, I don't, unless you've Nan Curvis, nah. So pretty much we could just go for Worrell here. Give Worrell a crack today, as it's the Suns. I was pretty happy with Butts last week, but I reckon we're gonna go for Worrell today. Give him a little bit of a crack at the big time. And well, Duday in the back line. Nah, I'm gonna leave him there. So that's the team today that we are rolling with. So good team here, I reckon. Definitely one that could win. Brown, better on a key defender. I reckon we're going to do that. And then maybe just put like a Will Hamill in. Maybe that's better to go for. We'll just roll with that, I reckon. We'll give Will Hamill a crack today and we'll see how he goes, and that's the team. So now, yeah, we've got all that. Alright, we are ready to go. So we've spent a long time, probably a little bit longer than what we would like to do on team selection. But anyway, I will see you guys at the Adelaide Oval for Gold Coast Adelaide. We've done stakes. We've got to do the pre-game prediction now. So, because this is a very even matchup, this is probably one of the most evenest matchups you'll see. So I am going to say, I'm going to say Adelaide are going to get over the mark. I reckon we're going to just win it by 10 points. So I will see you guys at the Adelaide Oval. Alright, so it is going to be the undefeated Adelaide up against the Gold Coast Suns at the Adelaide Oval. You guys can leave this timestamp comment a prediction now if you want to. Of course, when the game starts, you can no longer put in a prediction. So here we go. Adelaide up against Gold Coast. What a game it's going to be. It's going to be a wet Adelaide Oval, so does this allow for low scoring games? It might very well do. So it is not going to be Wits, it's going to be someone else up in the ruck. But anyway, Adelaide versus Gold Coast, Adelaide Oval. Although now that it's out the Matt Crouch, he's got a good kick in. Walker, we know how strong he is. And he takes the mark, and what a good start this could be for Adelaide. So Taylor Walker now, that should be okay, and it does the job. And the Adelaide Crows are on the board within 2 minutes. Tex has the Crows first. Miller sits back underneath it. Brody Smith, here's a chance for Gold Coast. Ben King, I think that's Ben King. No, it's David Swallow. It's the equaliser for the Gold Coast Suns. Pretty good job. And no, out the back for the Gold Coast Suns. Braden Fiorini this time. He kicks the second for the Gold Coast Suns. And now though, Gold Coast, they're trying to get out of defensive 50. Noah Anderson through the ball. And this opens up the door for Jordan Dawson. Jordan Dawson, that looks to be okay. That's perfect. The win was perfect. Brought it back. Adelaide back within 2 points. Mubby Chol had a good opportunity. Zach Taylor did a good chase. And now Wayne Miller is off. He's got options up over the top. He's just going to kick it very short. Although it's onto the advantage of Thilthorpe, Fogarty, Murphy, Rowe, goal. It didn't look the prettiest in the end, but it all started by Wayne Miller. Beautiful work. The way here, O'Brien now. The middle centre, just a driving ball long. Darcy Fogarty now. He's going to take the set shot. Darcy Fogarty, that could be okay. That is okay. That looks good, and that's fine. So Darcy Fogarty kicks the goal. Adelaide now out to a 10-point lead. Now that is a risky kick. Paul Seaman did a pretty good job. Lockie Murphy, how about that? That is a classy bit of play there. Looked like it could have almost been a bit of a banana there by Lockie Murphy. Nice work. For Jimmy Rowe, and Jimmy Rowe, he takes the mark and he kicks the goal. So Jimmy Rowe, it's all going Adelaide's way in this first term now. 2 goals for Jimmy Rowe. Correct. So then now they're looking at to where to go here. And well, you just go straight. Not a bad choice either. And the quarter time siren sounds, and Adelaide have a handy 22-point lead at the first break. Adelaide 6-0-36 leads Gold Coast 2-2-14 at quarter time. Some interesting stats is that each team's locked up on disposals 42 apiece. It's been a very interesting game, very tight game stats-wise, but score-wise, Adelaide have been dominant. Riley O'Brien, has really taken his game to the next level. Of course, Jimmy Rose kicked 2 goals. Second term underway here, live from the Fireplace TV channel. It is the Crows and the Suns. So Adelaide looking to stay undefeated in 2022 so far. What's he got? He looks to go back, although Murphy could definitely chop that one up in the air. That's what he looks to do. Lockie Murphy spins, turns, miracle if it bounces through, and it does. Lockie Murphy, incredible stuff. He's got 2 goals on return pretty much. That's amazing. And Adelaide, again, being pretty accurate this week. Although it's going to be coming back. That's Markov, I'm pretty sure. No, it is Tuke Miller who kicks the goal for Gold Coast, keeps them alive. It's just working the overlap handballs. This is going to get Gold Coast 2 in a row for Ainsworth this time. He settles and he kicks the goal. Gold Coast coming back now. Again, they're just playing beautifully right now. Nothing stopping them. David Swallow, and they are coming. They are attacking now, the Suns. Way too much. Ben King now. This Gold Coast attack is looking good, and David Swallow kicks yet another. That's his 3rd goal. He's been crazy. Straight down. Gold Coast were ready. Although Josh Rochelle now, he can straighten, he can turn, and he can goal. So Josh Rochelle, amazing goal from the pocket. He's making it his own pocket now. And you can see there, he just got through the tackle, he used his speed, he backed himself, and he got tackled, but he managed to still kick that goal. That's incredible. He's now has to get the ball out somehow, out to Darcy Fogarty, who's got so much time, so much space, and he kicks the goal. That's a big goal in this game. Fogarty's got 2, the fan favourite from last year, doing well. So this is big. Although now though, there's multiple numbers back off the deck. Braden Fiorini. He was just the crummer there, and he kicks the goal for Gold Coast. Well, now Zach Taylor, happy to just put it in. Dawson's there, and Dawson takes a nice mark. Jordan Dawson now. He's pretty much got the wind to work his way as well, and that's good. Perfectly done by Jordan Dawson. And it's all going Adelaide's way for now. The Crows, although no, a turnover gives it back to Gold Coast. Although Fogarty was all alone, and now he's made Gold Coast come up. So now that leaves Jimmy Rowe all free. So Darcy Fogarty, he could have taken the goal, but he gives it over to Rowe to make it certain. And now Adelaide are well on top in this contest. Rowe's got 3. Berry, although Tuke Miller. Good chance here, although it's going to fall perfectly for Luke Brown, who's got time, who just decides to put back on the accelerators again. And well, he has just run happily. He has run to the mids. There has Luke Brown. And then now there's Sam Berry. Imagine this. Imagine a goal. Imagine the moments. It all started from Luke Brown in the back line. And look at that. A nice goal for Berry. To kick it inside forward 50, and that's there for Thilthorpe. Riley Thilthorpe. He's put a post line, that's fine, and it goes through for the goal. So now Adelaide well on top in this contest. Jimmy Rowe, this should be another goal, and it is. So Jimmy Rowe gets another, and Adelaide now looking well on top. And it's half time here, and Adelaide just keep on growing out their lead. It was 22 at quarter time, it's 42 at half time. Adelaide 14-3-87, Gold Coast 7-3-45. Again, still pretty close most stats wise. Riley O'Brien, no touch that quarter, so he still remains on 8. David Swallow was pretty good that quarter. Gold Coast really looked at coming back, and Adelaide built out that lead. So let's see how the 3rd quarter goes in the second half. We live from the Fireplace TV channel. It's the Crows versus the Suns. Ready to go here. Another exciting half of footy hopefully coming up here. Keys straight away. Ainsworth's in the area. Nice goal by Rankin. That's exactly what Gold Coast needed, but they need a lot more of them. And a push from the back by David Swallow. Hands Sam Berry. Chance to get on the scoreboard, and well, he has underkicked that, and that might actually go through. The underkick goes through from Sam Berry. It did not hit the green bar, and it went wide, but it still goes through for a goal. That just goes to show Adelaide have been super lucky today. So Levi Casbolt here, marked by Nick Holman. Nick Holman takes the mark. Here's a chance. And he uses it back to the 40-point margin. Crows now they crouch. Really nicely done here. To Rochelle, to Crouch, back to Rochelle, to the goals. And now Adelaide have their sights on winning this contest. Forward here, Rory Sloan kicks it up. Ben Keys takes the mark. So now they're Ben Keys, the left footer of course, but that will be going through. Just like a lot of the other goals today, and Adelaide well on top now. So now Riley O'Brien got a big kick. Just sends it up to top of the goal square. And that's 3/4 time. So now Adelaide by 52, 109-57. We're just going to get straight into it. We're running out of time here. Final term underway. It's Crows and the Suns. So here we go. Final term here. Action for the Adelaide Oval, pushed from the back by Riley O'Brien to start things off. I think this is Ben King now. Ben King definitely within his range. He nails the goal and he kicks it for the Gold Coast Suns. Now out to Sexton, and Alex Sexton gets the goal and it's back to 40 points. Brandon Ellis now comes on in, kicks the goal. So Gold Coast getting a few goals late, and that's Ellis's first for the day. Or for the night, should I say. Did a good job to keep his feet. Of course, I'm pretty sure he kicked a goal against the Swans last week. He's going to look at trying to get another, although this time, Keys actually has to keep the ball alive. Although now though, Jimmy Rowe kicks the goal. Amazing stuff by the Adelaide Crows. Jimmy Rowe's got a bag of 5. And well, then now that this should be a goal for Ben King. No reason why it can't be, and it's a goal for Ben King. Consolation goal for the Suns. So now Taylor Walker. That should be good. And it is good for Walker, so a nice goal for Adelaide just to finish things off. Putting the cherry on top. Nice work by Tex. Mubby Troll's got a chance here. And he kicks it. So Mubby Troll kicks the goal for Gold Coast. Riley O'Brien though. Darcy Fogarty, he can kick another, and he does. So the day is getting better for the Adelaide Crows. They put another cherry on top. Darcy Fogarty's got 3. Spins, turns, goals does Atkins against his former club. The Walker. Good chance here for the Adelaide Crows. And the siren sounds. So it's been another brilliant win by the Adelaide Crows today. 128-28, 128-15-4, 94. We don't have too much longer to go left, so we're going to have to run through this pretty quick because time is running out. I've been recording for a little while. Now, of course, it was pretty even, and then Gold Coast have pretty much dominated the stats. The inside 50s, the Crows dominated, but disposals, they dominated. All the disposals, possessions, kicks, handballs, they dominated. Clangers, of course, with Crows. Marks, they dominated. We dominate in tackles every week. Free kicks are always around even. Hit outs, we dominate. Rowe 5 goals. Riley O'Brien 16 touches. So today Riley O'Brien gets an extra 5 vote. So Riley O'Brien could get 4 again. How crazy would that be? It was a brilliant game for the Adelaide Crows. So 5 votes time. The first player, 3 votes today. It's going to go to Riley O'Brien. So that is 2 weeks in a row that he's won 4 votes. Now 2 votes today, Jimmy Rowe. And 1 vote today, I'm going to give it to Darcy Fogarty. So that's the 1 vote today. So that's how that's going now. They've got to go back, do a couple of things now. So Gold Coast had a chance where it looked like they were really going to come back in that second term. It was about 42-38 at one stage. It came back to really close. Then the Adelaide Crows, they really just put it ahead, and the lead got back out now. Of course, good game for the Adelaide Crows. We may have an injury or a suspension to deal with, so we'll have to wait and see. Now, I said prediction Adelaide by 10. I was a little bit off, but a good win by the Adelaide Crows in the end. Sees them climb to second. Or blockbuster clash next week. You do not want to miss that one. So I reckon, yeah, we've got 2 injuries and something else. So anyway, let's go into the office, have a read of our emails. So injury, Lockie Murphy's suffered a shoulder strain 1 week. Zach Taylor's been reported for rough contact. Gets Braden Fiorini, maybe suspended for 1 round. We'll have to go and do that in a minute. Riley O'Brien, Jimmy Rowe, Rory Sloane were the best in the victory. Portland team, North Melbourne. North Melbourne won 3 games. Todd Goldstein's in red hot form. So got a couple of things that we've got to do now. So we've got no training but injuries. So Lockie Murphy, we will still send him to the hospital, and it's still 1 week. Oh no, it is 2 weeks. But look, we're going to be getting Pedler back, so that does actually have that spot as a little bit different now. There, guilty plea. Still the 1 week. Zach Taylor's gone so well. It is very disappointing to have him out like that. But Adelaide, good win, good job. We now sit in second. We are 3 and 0. Gold Coast, their form gets even worse. So looking at the rest of the round, let's have a little look. So we've got Sydney getting over Essendon, Richmond smashing Power, Brisbane smashing the Western Bulldogs, West Coast getting over the Saints, Current smashing the Suns, Collingwood going over the Giants, and here is the rest of last round. So that's going to be it for today. Career history though is looking sharp. 4 wins, 0 losses. When will our first loss come? We don't know. Team stats. Let's have a little bit of a look. Who has been in the goals? So Jimmy Rowe sits on top, 7 goals after, of course, kicking a bag of 5. And here is the ladder. So that's how the ladder's going so far. Pretty glitchy though. But anyway, I do hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hitting that notification bell, so then you guys will never miss another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. So bye guys. Fire plays out.